CEOs, what's up? Your voice, your option. I'm back with another video. And stop living for your mind and start living for you. Whenever a thought pops up that becomes uncomfortable, the first thing we tend to do is attempt to rid ourselves of that discomfort. We try to ease our minds. Your mind has many thoughts. It's your soul that represents a true reflection of who you are. So whenever a thought comes up that makes you feel weird, don't deflect. If anything, reflect with yourself so you remain in tune with all of you. Your mind is only one part of your body. It's not all of you. So don't spend time trying to justify a thought. Don't reason with yourself to feel better, because now you'll do so with each and every thought that appears that is then of discomfort. Instead, be real with yourself. Align yourself with the present time, present moment. Refocus, readjust, reset, and just don't get stuck. Matter of fact, when a thought disturbs your mind, you might feel like you now are stuck until the thought is resolved. No, that's your mind that feels as though that it needs to be resolved. It's like an error signal that is waiting to be turned off manually. So do so through your continued acts of pushing forward. And truthfully, our mind can feel like it's at harm at any given moment. Sometimes I feel like it's volatile. Yeah, like them periods of time where the markets are unstable, again, our only real responsibility is to stay consistent with ourselves, remaining in accordance to the reality that is before us, spending energy, let alone time, reacting to what's really in front of us, not to the thousands of thoughts that regardless appear only in our minds. And the great thing about it is that our mind is one of the few things in life that we can control through action, through belief in oneself, through love for oneself. Reality is what you do next. That being said, I have 2 screenshots that I feel go best with what I had to share with y'all. So the first screenshot says, the best moments in life come from feeling, not from thinking. Say that one more time. The best moments in life come from feeling, not from thinking. And the last one says, don't be a spectator of your life. Go all in. Say that one more time. Don't be a spectator of your life. Go all in. And yeah, with the first screenshot, like, how do you expect yourself to feel if you're so busy thinking about how you're going to feel? Does that make sense? Like, you can't just like live in your head the whole time and then expect for you to like feel something different than what you already feel or currently feel, right? If something is disturbing your peace, figure it out. Is it really real, or is it just something in your head that you can now, you know what I'm saying, like let yourself know like, yo, this is not real. Let me continue on with my day. I know from personal experience, you know, like I used to like justify literally everything, every single thought that I felt like now is making me like at harm in some type of way. Like literally it could be anything, but our mind is so powerful and it could do like it can make us feel a certain way. It can just like be overwhelming, period. You feel me? Like, so like stop living for your mind. Stop trying to like just ease out like your mind. Like your mind is not the one thing that's gonna keep you going. Like you got your heart too, you know what I'm saying? Like you have other components of your body that like also make up you. And then at the end of the day, like I said, like your soul is all of you, like what you truly feel, what you genuinely believe in, what you feel like you want to do, like all of that, that's your soul, like that's you. And that's never going to change unless you be like, you know what, I'm going to change. And you have a reason, like a solid reason, and a reason that you don't have to question or ever feel like questioning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your soul. So like a thought that comes out of the blue and now is just gonna like have you stuck, no way. You're not gonna let that do you're not gonna I can't even speak. Somebody's gonna make like a repeat of that. Anyways, you're not gonna let that stop you though, right? Like straight up. So my point is like understand, like from that screenshot, basically, like there's going to be a moment in life where you're gonna feel way better, and the only way you could like do so is if you like actually like are present with yourself. Like be present in the moment. Stop living in your head. Stop living for your head in a sense. Like don't please every thought like that comes out of the blue or comes out, period. Like at the end of the day, like you know who you are. And if you don't, get to know yourself some more. Spend some time, like quality time with yourself so you can understand who you are. Like, at the end of the day, you came into this world, but you didn't come into this world just to stress. Life is already hard in itself, right? So, like, why are we just, like, deflecting and, like, trying to ignore how we feel? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like those, I feel like those thoughts that feel like it's really a huge harm, like, towards us, but it's really not in real life. I feel like those type of thoughts only, like, hinder us or, like, you know, kind of constrict us in a sense, because we're not really fully 100% with ourselves. And it's not about being real in a sense. It's really just, like, just knowing ourselves. Like, at the end of the day, deep down inside, you know who you are, but, like, sometimes you gotta be confident in that, though. You gotta really, like, be like, no, I'm this, like, I'm me, like, I'm great. Like, you gotta be affirming of that kind of stuff. And when you're not confident, when you don't have that type of courage or belief in yourself, then yeah, what do you expect? It's pretty easy to then stress about anything. It could be literally about anything, and you'll stress about it. But that's my point. Like, you shouldn't be living for your thought. You should be living for yourself, all of you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever satisfies your soul, whatever makes you genuinely happy, try to, like, stay in tune with that. And when you're in tune with that kind of stuff, the littlest things, let alone the weirdest things that come into your head, that's just gonna stay in your head. I mean, like, it, like, came from your head, so it's just gonna stay there. It's not really gonna form into reality. A lot of the times, we only are actually stuck because of our actions. We're deciding, we're choosing. Like, you have a choice to get yourself unstuck. You have a choice to really figure out yourself. You have a choice to spend time, proper time, to really believe in yourself, to love yourself. That's all. Like, you have that in your right. Like, that's in your arsenal. That's you. You feel me? So don't, like just remember, just understand, like, there's going to be times outside of your head that are going to feel so much better. All right. Yes, I know there's ideas, and, like, you know, our mind is obviously something that, like, for me, like, this video idea came out through my mind. Like, it came up, you know what I'm saying, through my thoughts. So yes, that's something of value. And, like, at the end of the day, like, we're not just our thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, so pick and choose. You know what's real, you know what's not, you know? And then, yeah, like, don't be a spectator. If you just live in your head, you're just spectating at that point. You're not really living. You're not actually acting. You're not doing something. And something is better than nothing. So don't stress about those little things, all right? Do something. At least if you're doing something, that's way better, like, for real. Because if you're doing nothing, then what's nothing? Nothing, right? Something is better than nothing. Anyways, reality is what you do next. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it could be any type of thought. You know what I'm saying? Feel it. But then keep pushing. Do it anyways. Whatever that thought is, it's really not that serious, bro. Because if it was really serious, you wouldn't even be, like, too busy in your head just thinking about it. You'd be actually acting or doing anything to get out of that, like, you know what I'm saying, trouble that you feel like you are in, right? So yeah, just be real with yourself. Love yourself. Live for you. Like, time flies, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in your head all the time, you're not gonna be able to live for the moment, let alone live for the moments of your life. Like, your best moments of life haven't even, like, happened yet. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So let's just remind ourselves, this is just in my head, and I can still keep it pushing. Matter of fact, I will keep it pushing. We will keep it pushing. You and I. Yeah, you. Anyways, it's your boy Shabba. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. All right. Reality is what you do next. Peace.